What is up, greenisnotnick nation? Welcome back to another video. People aren't sick of that intro. Everyone loves that intro. Today, we are going to get angry because we're going to watch the worst comedian online right now. His name is Jim Breuer. Jim Breuer is one of the top touring stand-up comedians. He's a dedicated family man and does a weekly podcast. Top touring stand-up comedians 2021. Okay, let's see. Let's check it out. Okay, we got Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, Sebastian Maniscalco, Chris Rock, Eliza Schlesinger, Amy Schumer. I'm having trouble finding a certain Jim Breuer. Let's just control F it. Nope, that's Jim Gaffigan. And all of those results are Jim Gaffigan. I mean, that's top 10 though. I mean, I'd say if you were in top 25, you could still count as one of the top touring ones. Is he in here? No, I'm not seeing him in here. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people on here and he didn't. No, not on there. Let's go on famousbirthdays.com. And he has 151,000 followers. Oh no. He's 39,000 on famous birthdays. He's lower than me. What am I? I'm 5,300. This is how we count success. But he is number 9 when it comes to 54-year-old comedians. Once we get past number 4, I stop knowing who these people are. Yo, Beetlejuice? Now that's a real good number. Okay, let's get out of here. So Jim, let's see what he's all about. Let's watch his first clip about his stand-up special. I haven't seen this clip. I've only seen one clip of him before, but we're gonna start here.
Thank God. Oh my God. Thank Almighty God. I grew up in the 80s. I didn't have to worry about you didn't have to worry about genders. None of that stuff.
True. You didn't have to worry about genders back then. These days, I'm always worrying about gender. Like, I'm always like, ooh, what does that mean? Worrying about gender. Is he scared of just the concept? Is he worried about misgendering someone? Is that what he's trying to say? Let's find out.
There's no gender. They make you debate that. No one cared. No one cared. You knew right away anyway.
Well, you didn't care. There's probably some people that did, but of course, their opinion doesn't really matter. So that's where I was wrong. Apologies.
People knew what sexuality you were just by the earring you had on.
That's a little bit different than gender. I feel like being able to look at someone and be like, that guy's gay because he's got his earring on the right ear. That's a little different than someone who was born and told they were a man their whole life and fully knows that they are a woman and have to be consistently misgendered their whole entire life, regardless of how they feel about it, because their feelings don't matter.
Remember that? If you had an earring in your left ear, you were right. This is how stupid I was. This is why I look at my kids like, I can't. I get pissed, but I was so stupid. I had a dangling cross earring, dangling cross left ear.
He does this thing that I noticed in the one clip I saw of him where he tries to just be Jim Carrey, like very emotive face, like very loud and like you know, moving a lot, and it doesn't work for him. Like, it's very annoying because he's not funny while he does it. That's the issue.
To let gay people know, look. You can look, but you can't touch. And then if it was in the right ear, you were gay. You're like, oh my God, Larry's gay. How do you know that? He's got an earring in his right ear. And if they had 2 earrings in both ears, you were like, whoa, these people are wild. You didn't know what was going on. That's how I found out Elton John was gay after a while. In the 70s, he didn't have the earring. He just was, Saturday, that's all right. It's like, this guy's wild.
What's the joke there? I'm trying to decipher what he meant by yelling Saturday and singing an Elton John song.
My uncles are like that, but I'm trying to figure it out. And he came out with a feathered bow. Saturday! On the piano, night's all right.
Okay, so that's very funny, yes. Okay, let's see where he goes with this.
Now people with the gender thing, oh my.
Now people with the genders. You know, all those people with gender. It sucks when people have a gender, you know?
People with the gender thing, oh my God. Just the thought of that horrifies me. You gotta think about that. You can't let kids do that, man. Imagine going from like a boy to a girl.
Is this guy 7 years old? I'm having a sneaking suspicion that this guy is 7 years old. Imagine going from a boy to a girl, right? Does he have like fruit flies juggling around in his head, just a completely hollow skull, no thoughts whatsoever going on in there?
Right? You're like, I think I want to be a girl. And we might have all had that thought. Might have. Well, we didn't commit. We had people around us going, "Oh, you definitely should do that. You definitely should take your dick off, and take hormones, and change your whole structure system. Don't worry, you might not get cancer. You know, you change your hormones. That don't happen."
What is his point? Like, so the jokes are when he's himself, or he's like a very normal person who wants to be serious, he talks in a normal tone. But when he's someone who's crazy, he talks crazy and he gets loud and he goes, "Oh, you're gonna get cancer if you're trans." Everyone knows the classic trope that you get cancer once you become trans. Because if you changed your hormones, I don't know. You didn't change your hormones though, Jim. You just took pills that increased the hormones that help you be the person you want to be. You don't get rid of the other hormones. You already had those hormones.
And I feel bad because if you cut off, all right, let's say you cut it off. Okay, this is more comfortable. Let me take my hormones. This is safe.
Jesus, dude, get a sound mixer. You're a grown-ass man who's going on tours and making money doing comedy, and you can't get someone to turn down the gosh dang volume when you fart into your mic as a joke. How old are you again? 58 or something?
Thank you, science. And then you're...
Also, what is on his bill? Like, when you go to see a Jim Breuer show near me, does it say, like, Jim Breuer is a dumbass, like, right-wing comedian who's gonna make jokes about how you can't be trans or something? Oh, I'm glad he has 2 shows. One at a place called the Omaha Funny Bone and one at a golf course on his Freedom of Laughter tour. Yes, I forgot. We don't have the freedom to laugh, but once you go to a Jim Breuer show, all of a sudden we have rights.
Confident about that decision until you're like, yeah, man, I feel much better being a woman. I'm glad I cut my weenie off. And then you're at a concert, it's muddy, and you got to go in a porta potty. That's when you wish you kept it.
Wow.
That's the one time you go, oh my God, I never thought of this.
I should have pretended to be a man all these years because of this porta potty. You got him, Jim. You really got him. So where does it say this? Like, if I just want to go to a show, ooh, this one got canceled. Did he not sell enough tickets? What happened? Like, what does it say under his name, you know? Is there like some sort of, do I have like a bio? Because I'm just wondering what happens to someone who's like, I just want to go out for a good night, listen to some comedy, you know, see who's out and about, and then they have to watch this guy. There's no, details. Oh, okay. No, that's too long. I'm not going to read that.
Flies in there, it's blue gook and puke and just, girls cannot, oh my God. I can't be in any of these things. I can't. I mean, are there trees around? Oh, Christ, I gotta go so bad. That's when you wish you had a donkey and I would just piss right on the urinal.
Is it gonna end soon?
Transvestite, I should have waited. I could dress up whenever I want and take it off. Damn it.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the one I saw. So this is... Thought it couldn't get worse? You're wrong. I'm too tired. I don't want to watch this.
And everyone that wants to talk to you about facts and science. No, you do the facts.
I think that he puts in laughter, like extra laughter, because I'm sure there's a couple people chuckling their little butts off because they're huge Jim Breuer fans because they can't find a comedian that respects people and respects people's freedom. But like, you can see the people in the front aren't moving. Like, there's no laughter. There's no one doing anything. They're just looking at him.
And that's all I see when they talk like that. No, this is real. It's the facts.
So yeah, you can see right here, it's funny because his face is like he's making a weird face. So it's sort of goofy. It's Jim Carrey-esque, you know what I'm saying? He's just up there with the greats, top touring comedian.
Research it! There's like little parakeets just waiting for the news to come on, walking in. And then the news comes on.
So yeah, this guy put these clips on his own Twitter. Like he posted this to promote his show. He thought that these were my best jokes. These are my best bits. So I'm going to put this on my Twitter to convince people to come to my shows. This is going to convince people to want to watch me and pay money to see this type of comedy, you know? And so he's screaming into his mic. So far he's made fun of people who talk about doing their research and telling you the facts and science. And then the next one is watching the news. He's making fun of people who watch the news and listen to Dr. Fauci. Okay.
Dr. Fauci's on! Dr. Fauci's on! Two masks, three masks, three masks, two masks, vaccine, vaccine!
So he's screaming into his mic. I'm going to keep turning down the volume because he's 58-year-old man whose biggest joke is literally blowing out his microphone.
Vaccine, 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 wear the mask. Numbers are going up, numbers are going up.
So is that like the rebuttal to people who say that COVID numbers are going up? You should wear a mask. They watch the news to keep up with COVID and they talk about science. And so the rebuttal is like, you're a bird. Is the joke that the bird is repeating what they hear on the news? He said Dr. Fauci's on, so I don't think that would be them repeating something on the TV. I guess I'd get it if it was like, stay inside, put your mask on, respect other people's privacy. But then he's like, look, like what am I doing trying to analyze this? Garbage.
These are facts, these are facts. Trust the science, trust the science.
Oh, everyone looks so... Look at these people. They're just like, Jesus. This is a grown-ass man.
All over the place. Someone's got to put them back in the bird cage. Jeez.
Yeah.
Trust the science.
He should trust someone to actually do his subtitles on his videos correctly.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's what makes you feel smarter.
Oh, it's the okay, yeah, it's the face. It's the funny face. I like that. Yeah, I like the face. Does he realize that Johnny Cash is like very famous for fighting for workers' rights and like a lot of leftist ideals? Like he's not a Republican country singer like Jim Breuer probably thinks he is.
Terrorism is so stupid, man. 2 years ago, this 2 years is gonna be a play. It's not stupid. 6 foot safe, 5 foot danger. 6 foot safe, 5 foot danger. Next year on Broadway. 6 foot safe. When you're 6 foot, you're safe from the COVID. When you're 5 feet, danger, danger.
I don't think anyone ever argued that, like, the moment you cross a 6 foot mark, like, you're immediately unsafe. That's like saying if you were at an intersection and you were waiting to go across the crosswalk and someone was like, hey, can you make sure you stand, like, at least 4 feet behind the crosswalk in case any cars come by? And you're like, so what? If I go 3 feet, all of a sudden a car's gonna run over me? That's super dangerous. 3 feet, all of a sudden I'm dead? Oh, 3 feet, I'm in the hospital. 3 feet, I have everlasting syndromes.
Step back in social distance.
6 foot safe.
5 foot danger.
A lot of white people in the crowd tonight. Yo, shout out to all the white people in the crowd tonight. Top touring comedian right here, guys. I see, what, 30 people in the crowd maybe? Where was this? The Grove? Holds 140 people for comedy shows. Let's go. An 140 person show. Does he have a YouTube channel? I love how all of these thumbnails for YouTube are just goofy face, classic Jim with the goofy face. He loves doing the goofy face. Oh man, he's gone off the deep end.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
This is the greatest time in human history where there's absolutely zero thinking. When I say zero thinking or you're put in fear of thinking. I'll give you a little example.
Okay.
I had I came in, I had to have a COVID test before I walked in here, right? So I was talking to your nurse, and I said, I had it in December, and I didn't tell anyone because I didn't put it on social media, and I put it everywhere because I didn't want people like, oh, we're going to cancel shows and blah, 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 blah. It's just the hysteria that goes
How
along
bad
with
was it?
It was like a very mild sinus infection. Basically,
That's what Jamie had, basically.
it started
So he had COVID and he decided to not tell anybody, which, you know, the guy that runs around without the mask and is always talking about how we don't need masks, obviously he's going to, you know.
in my nose, all right? And then I had a little like, I had one of those. But I immediately, from the past, anytime I get sick, I'm traveling, so I know I've been sick on the road. I immediately put a nose spray, constant cleaning, and I have a inhaler, you know, like a steroid to get my lungs going. So I started that. The next day, body felt like I was getting something, and which I've had in the past. Almost, if I don't get the chills, my skin gets really sensitive.
I mean, I'm halfway through this video and I think I'm about done with it. If it's a you laugh, you lose, I won, baby. But yeah, Twitter's not a big fan of the guy. This sort of comedy absolutely killed in 8th grade. 4 minutes, 15 seconds, not a single joke. Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. This is a triple kill right here. Man, the poor guy's a comedian and he couldn't even come back with a funny quip. He couldn't even own any of these liberals. Oh, he does have a Patreon. Highly successful, top touring comedian, Jim Breuer. Somebody had to say it. What a great comedian. Oh, $50 a month. That is a steep price. What is that, $600 a year? Well, I'm glad I showed you guys something new today, you know? We all need a little bit of laughter in our lives, and boy, did we laugh. I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to really think about what I just watched here today, because I think I may not want to wake up.